So we're going to switch on over to Poland versus Norway. I don't know anything about what's going on in this match at all. I haven't been ad refed or anything, so we don't even have chat. I don't even know who's reffing it. But it's currently Kukiri Kigaku Shoujo Toshona no Uta. Probably picked by Norway, if I had to guess. Who's even reffing this? Hang on. I need to get them to add me. GD and Lenny, okay. I'm gonna update results here real quick while I get an ad ref for this. Looks like this map very, very close so far, about 3/4 of the way through. The performance not quite as good as in the Brazil versus Russia match, huh? But this one's gonna be really close. Looks like going over to Poland right now, the basis of that combo from RO16, even with Marcus, backing combo from ZTS, very strong here on Nomad. It's gonna flicker on back over to Norway, but Marcus is gonna find a break, so it's gonna flicker back over to Poland. Boy, we've come into this at the right time, haven't we? Very close map for our first few seconds of this pick. And it looks like this one's gonna go to Poland here. I believe this will be a 3-0 lead. That is a very solid play from RO16, 5x100 Nomad FC. Come on, there we go. Had to fix so we could get the MP link and the chat visible. So I'll give you guys that. Poland 3 versus 19 Norway. Poland already up an early 3-0 in this one. And second pick here, looks like from Poland, is going to be free mod number 1. So that is Applique. Right. We're getting Applique, which is our highest BPM free mod pick. I have Bold Victor, James Naismith, Lorox PL for Poland. We're gonna have Yokespy, GN, Penguinzy, and Gilmat for Norway. A couple of free mods back to back here as Norway tries to put their first point on the board. This was picked by Poland, so tricky one. See. Hard Rock over mod for Poland, with Bold and Victor both running Hard Rock. James Naismith, the hidden player, Lorox PL Nomad. On the Norway side, double hidden on Yokespy and GN, Hard Rock on Penguinzy, Nomad on Gilmat. So both teams opting into the overmod here. Norway opting into the hidden overmod, Poland opting into the Hard Rock overmod. See how it goes for them. Victor with the early break for Poland, so will be advantage Norway in the beginning stages of this map. Oh, but Penguinzy is going to suffer a break on that quick Buzz Slider. That's a tough one. Those back-to-back Buzz Sliders that are so quick, you know? Easy to drop an end or something, or even the beginning of those. Actually, it's easy to miss the beginning of short Buzz Sliders like that, I think. Lead still in favor of Norway, but go any which way. It's going to go over to Poland there. Small combo lead by about 80 combo. So I'm pretty back and forth. Just accuracy separating the teams, really. Let's see if that combo lead ends up meaning anything for Victor over Penguinzy. Still 3 FCs to 3. Accuracy relatively even across the board, except for Gilmat with the 99% Nomad FC currently. James Naismith is going to find a break for Poland. It's going to help out Norway a little bit more here. If they don't find breaks at the end, they should be able to take this one. Bold and James Naismith both breaking on the Buzz Slider. Bold with the ups in chat. Oops is spelled O-O-P-S, but I guess that is probably an American English type of thing because ooh is often a U in, you know, most places, so I can understand that. Victor going to find a break as well. This one is going to be over in favor of Norway. The free mod working out for them this time, despite it being Poland's pick. So their first point on the board is going to be a break point. And that is Norway now 3-1 down, but get on the board, try to get some momentum built up. See where Norway goes to with their next pick. Because I don't know what the bans were, I don't have a great feel on what they'll have the opportunity to go for here. I mean, Nomad 6, so this did get left up. I mean, I'm assuming Poland probably banned Hidden 2, but I don't know what their second ban was. Or if Norway banned Hard Rock 3. Because Brazil losing that means that we still have had every team that's banned Hard Rock 3 lost so far, right? Brazil Hard Rock 3 lost, Ireland Hard Rock 3 lost, Indonesia Hard Rock 3 lost, Taiwan Hard Rock 3 lost, France Hard Rock 3 lost. So, somebody can tell me if Norway banned Hard Rock 3. Hello, referee, please be alive, thank you. At referee? Okay, there he is. Got Ivilani has his moments. So we will once again be seeing the Nomad 6 here, the somewhat lower BPM, kind of awkward aim thing getting played. This is a somewhat Norway favored map on paper, but you know, I don't think favored on paper really means much after seeing what's happened in previous matches. Victor, not making it in. Let's see if he does. There we go. Hello, Victor. So, like, did you just decide to do 2 O's because somebody already had the name Victor with 1 O? Or is it, I mean, I gotta assume that's probably the case, right? Victor. This is one of those picks where accuracy is really at a premium. It's all about the combo, making sure you don't miss anywhere silly because the aim is kind of strange and difficult. Melver and Lorox PL both gonna find some early breaks, as is GN. 2 FCs now for Norway against the 3 from Poland, so Poland will be able to take a little bit of a lead. James Naismith, though, and BMG both gonna find breaks. Now it's just Victor against Yokespy and Marcus, so that will be lead back over to Norway. This one is a little bit of a fiesta here. I have a feeling that both Brazil and Russia are quite a bit better than these teams. Not sure, though. They've performed better on the maps they've played in common so far, though. And we'll go into the last third of the map. Melver going to find another break for Norway, but Yokespy and Marcus still holding on to the double FC. That's going to maintain the advantage for Norway, but it's going to be quite close. Either of those 2 players breaks, this could get very interesting very fast, but for now, the combo game very strong for Norway. Nobody with great accuracy. BMG actually 98% ac, but did have that earlier break. Norway is going to hang on to this lead for the moment. I don't really know that I see Yokespy breaking on this. Worst case scenario, he just omega combo games. Marcus doing his job as well here. 100,000 point lead for Norway still intact, and we're coming into the last moments of this, so it looks like they're going to get their second point in. It's going to be just 3-2. Went from 3-0 to 3-2 in pretty much a moment's notice. It's a very solid double FC here. Good stuff from Norway. Double FC and a very strong backing combo from GN. Able to win that one by just shy of 200,000 points. Victor with the A-rank FC, 755,000 points. Compared to Yokespy and Marcus. Interesting that BMG, the best accuracy, 98.16 by a big margin, about 2% almost, but 1.2%. You miss in the middle, and you just don't get any score. If you miss in the middle of a map, your score automatically drops by like 350,000 points. That is Norway getting 2 points in a row, but Poland coming back with a quick selection of double time number 1, so we are going to see Anesthesia. So, Anesthesia Dallas is insane. It's the highest star rating DT pick, 6.38 stars. Also the longest, 2 minutes 45 seconds. Middle BPM, 229. This for air 9.67, so relatively standard kind of DT fare here. Know what to expect out of Dallas, I think, most of the time. His maps are... No, I don't want to say they're all the same at all, but he has a certain feel to his mapping that you kind of know what to expect going in. T1G goes angry typing mode, yes. Bracket is exclamation mark bracket or exclamation mark challenge, not exclamation mark brackets, because there's only one bracket, so it'd be silly to have multiple brackets in the group. We're gonna get into the next pick here. Bert P. Victor Bald Larox PL for Poland against Yokespie Melver Penguinzi and GN for Norway. So, Norway, are they missing a player? I'm trying to think who on their roster. Like, I'm just not seeing it all. Techno HD and Rappel both just not playing, I guess. Dizzy Poland win. I believe it was their first pick was a DT pick, and they won that. So. Not a big surprise to see them picking DT again. And yes, we are going to get the fantastic DT lag. So bear with us here. There's not anything that I can find to do about this, unfortunately. I don't know what the issue is with the client, but it always lags on DT. We have an early break from Penguinzi for Norway. Poland going to try to take advantage of that. Just past a quarter of the way through. 4 FCs to 3. A little bit of an accolade for Poland as well. 96% on Melver going to help that out. Maybe a break from Bold, though, for Poland, so that's going to bring the combo lead actually over to Norway. Not so fast, he says, as Melver finds a couple breaks, followed up by GN immediately. Yokespie still holding on to the FC for Norway, but that's not going to be nearly enough for them. Bert P, Victor, and Larox PL, all with FCs still for Poland, about halfway through. I should do push to mute. That would be a good idea. Instead of push to talk, because I hate push to talk, but push to mute would be a good idea. And the triple FC still intact for Poland here. 420,000 point lead currently. And a big combo lead as well. Not much danger for them at this juncture. And Yokespie drops on the stream. Victor, Larox, PL, Penguinzi all drop immediately thereafter. And it's gonna probably do it for Poland. World. Gonna be a good performance here from Poland. About 3 million points. Norway, just not quite as strong on DT, I think. It's a tough mod for a lot of teams in this tournament. You have kind of this stereotype of, you know, D rankers as not being as good at DT as other mods for whatever reason, and Poland is going to take advantage. It's going to be a 4-2 lead now, though next pick does go to Norway. FC from Bert P with very solid accuracy. S rank from Victor, just the slider rake. Really all of Poland doing quite well. Norway, 3 players in the 600,000 point range. Not a bad score, but Bert P with an FC and then an 820k as well as a 733k. On to the pick in from Norway. We're getting to see this one once again. We've seen quite a bit of this pick, I feel like. Resurrection Spell, a popular map in this pool. 180 BPM stream, some 200 BPM portions, some 1/3 streams, a little bit of weird split stream spacing. Tricky one. A few spots to miss, and then the very difficult ending. We almost saw Brazil steal a point away from Russia just because of that ending is so difficult with that aim section into the last stream. See if either of these teams undergo a similar fate. Gotta wait here. Norway is only has 3 players currently. They need a 4th. All right, we're going to see LaRoxPL, Victor, Bald, James Naismith against Gilmat, Rappel, Ingwinzy, and GNs. We do see Rappel coming in at long last. I still haven't seen iTechno HD. I don't know if he played in one of the first couple of picks. Maybe a resident stream player for Norway here in Rappel. Yolkspy going out is interesting. You typically wouldn't expect that team to pick maps that didn't showcase their best player, but you know, obviously they know more than I do about their behind-the-scenes strength, so see how this goes for them. I think it seems like the type of pick Poland could do pretty well on, but only time will tell, of course. And we're gonna get underway with a little bit of lag. Typically shouldn't expect to see too many breaks in this early part, but we do see some combo drops, or some accuracy drops, excuse me. Rappel all the way down at 90%, GN down at 94%. The early lead based on accuracy to Poland by almost 100,000 points already, just on accuracy alone. Not a single break in the first 350 combo for any player. Gilmat, of course, proves me wrong, breaking immediately thereafter, but gonna be the lead extending out for Poland. Like we said, already up 100,000 points just on accuracy, and that's gonna help them out a little more with that break. We had about the 1/3 mark from Gilmat. We are gonna get into that 1/3 stream section here, which is pretty tricky as James Naismith finds a break on the aim right before it. Ingwinzy dropping a bunch of 50s there. There's those split streams. You see those that cut spacing can be easy to miss on, but nobody breaks. Just a lot of act drops from players all over the place. Still Poland in the lead. 3 FCs to 2. I think maybe a little bit of a mispick here from Norway. There's still time left in the map, but this one not going super great for them as Rappel down under 90% still, and he does find a break, but Victor and James Naismith both finding breaks for Poland. RO16 and Bold holding onto the FC is going to do what they can here to maintain this lead. Penguinzy dropping from Norway as well as Rappel and GN. So just the ending to come, and I think there's enough of a lead now that it really doesn't matter for Poland. They've got a couple 100,000 points advantage, and they're going to build up a little bit more even before this ending comes. So unless they just stop playing, I think Poland's got this one and a break point in the bag. Let's see here, into the big game, into the ending. Gilmac going to find a break for Norway. Big star jumps, and Poland FC is straight through. Good stuff there from Poland to break point by a considerable margin. That one winning it by 600,000 plus points. Yeah, I think a little bit of a mispick for Norway. You know, I think if you're Norway, you have to only pick maps that RO16 is in for. Especially when you have Rappel coming in on that, putting up 480k with a B rank, really not the sort of thing that's going to help you out in this match. A bit of a questionable pick, but not a lot they could have done against Poland on that one anyway with the way they played. Bold with the 916k, RO16 886k, both atop any score from Norway by over 200,000 points. 300,000. So I don't know that that was ever a pick that Norway was going to win, but that makes me wonder even more why they picked it. I'm not sure about that one. I don't know if they didn't have other picks that they were very comfortable with or what exactly, but you know, sometimes these things happen where you just don't have options on the board. And now Poland 5-2 have the match points, have the pick, have all the momentum in the world. They are gonna look to close this one out and move onward into quarterfinals. Reminder: the winner of this match does face off against China next week. That's gonna be a very tough matchup. So far, no upsets in the winners bracket. Top seeds showing why they are the top seeds. We might end up seeing all 8 top seeds as the quarterfinalists in the winners bracket. I think the only one that's really up in the air is South Korea versus Singapore tomorrow. Other than that, and we only saw, what, two upsets to begin with in the round of 32 even, so this is a tournament where kind of the rich get richer, you know? And it's just Polish chat here, apparently. Poland with what could be their last pick of this match. Pretty easy win for them, if so. 6-2, not overly challenged. Norway, though, still has a chance, you know? It's not over until it's over. And it's going to be another DT. Double time number 2, Train. Easiest of the DTs, 10.3, but it's really just that one kind of, the first third to half of the map, and then it just kind of ends, so it'll be an interesting one. I think this makes sense if you're Poland. I think your speed is better. I think, you know, you're going against RO16, who'll probably FC with about 89% accuracy and put up like 700k. And I just don't know if that's going to be enough for Norway. Not sure what's going on with Melver. There he goes, finally. All right, I don't know what's going on here. There we go. Melver finally moves over so that Poland can get their roster set. Looks like it's gonna be High Pat, Victor, Bertp, and Bold against Penguinsy, Yolkspie, Marcus, and Melver. This could be the last map of our match here. Poland looking to close things out 6-2. Norway on the somewhat coin flip RNG type pick, looking to stay alive at least one map longer. And we are gonna get underway. Let's see if Poland can close this out, or if Norway do something. That was live. You know, it's really just you just got to get through this intro, the first, you know what I say, third, maybe half of the map, and then you're kind of just home free. A lot of free combo after that, but you got to get through this section first. You've already seen Yolkspie down at 93%. His AC is not going to be good on this map, I don't think. Spoiler alert, Yolkspie speed. This is only 203 BPM though, so it's actually really not that fast. It's just, but it is 10.3, so a little harder in that regard. Early break from Penguinsy for Norway. Bertp and Marcus going to trade breaks right after. Poland 3 FCs to 2. iPad, Victor, and Bold looking pretty solid. Pack, as usual, at a premium on this pick. But a big lead already for Poland here. A couple 100,000 points. I think they are far superior at maps like this compared to Norway, so I think this was a very good pick for them to try and close the match out. And into this lengthy, slower section with a 500,000 point lead. Well, I'm gonna say we're gonna call it preemptive GG here. I know there's a third of the map left to go, but it's a 600,000 point lead for Poland, and there's a lot of just kind of empty space here. We'll see if we can get maybe another 4 million score here for Poland. We've seen, I think, 3 of them so far today. This will be the 4th 4 million point score just on stream alone. I'm not even talking of any matches that have occurred off stream. They're in position for that to happen here. Still a 3-way FC. Yolkspie the only FC for Norway. Bertp does drop, but so does Marcus. And just the ending now to come. And don't know that it's going to be a 4 million score thanks to that extra break from Bertp, but it is 3.8 million, and that is going to do it. Good game, well played. Poland victorious 6-2 over Norway. They are going onward to the quarterfinals, where they set up a date with China. And that will be a hell of a match. We're going to have some really good quarterfinals here, guys. Netherlands versus Russia, Poland versus China, Hong Kong versus Sweden or the United Kingdom. I mean, this is going to be good stuff. And that is a very good score from Poland. Triple FC on High Pat, Victor, and Bold with Bertp just a bit behind. 1 miss, 1 slider break. Next pick. Yeah, the match is actually over. I don't know what. So, copying the wrong thing there because the match is over. But, yeah, as to be expected, Yolkspie does end up with the 1 FC for Norway. 91% actually, a little better than I expected him to do. And that'll be that. Congratulations, Poland. Moving onward, Norway drops down to the losers bracket. They will face off against the winner of Belgium versus Uruguay, then the winner of France versus Canada. So they've got some chances, you know, they'll be able to stay alive in the losers bracket. I think there's some very beatable teams for them down there. Honestly, we're gonna have some very good losers bracket matchups next week as well. So definitely stick around for those in a week's time. But of course, first we'll have the remainder of our round of 16 weekend. That is going to do it for this day of matches. There is a 3 UTC match, I believe it is, tonight. We'll see whether that ends up being on stream. That one's Argentina versus Australia. And then the majority of this week's matches being played tomorrow. There's 11 matches on Sunday. Kind of depressingly. 10 or 11 matches on Sunday. I won't be around for those because I will be at work because I'm an adult with a job. But we should be able to get at least some of those on stream between Drev and Dio's. So make sure to follow the stream and check in the Discord for the announcements for the streams when we go live. So you can find out. I know we're going to try and get at the very least Sweden versus UK, United States versus Czech Republic on stream. And then kind of from there, we'll figure things out as we go. So thank you guys for watching today. I've been this one guy. Congratulations to our winners of today's matches so far. Netherlands over Indonesia, Russia over Brazil, Hong Kong over Taiwan, Poland over Norway, and China over France, as well as Canada over Ireland. And we'll see you guys tomorrow for the second day of the round of 16 to determine the rest of our teams that'll be going onward to the quarterfinals, as well as the rest of the teams will be advancing to the losers bracket round 2. Nothing else. We'll probably see you guys tomorrow morning. Until then, have a great day. Thank you for watching. We'll see you around.